Good morning, friends. Afternoon, friends. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. We're like 2 days away from the Rumble being done, and it looks like we might get this done. I can't believe I'm saying that, but we are almost there. So this morning we had some of the folks here bending our rebar staples because that will go in on the last wall of the hallway circle. But before we can do that, we have to lay a bunch of little straight walls, and they just keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter because they're stepping in. We're going to start by laying a few of those and getting those up to the right height. And then probably the last thing we'll do today is that wall with all the rebar staples in it, the hallway circle, and that will finish the hallway circle. That means the only major wall left is the inner circle. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. Sometimes I like to do that. Let's see what we get done today.
It's got to be the round wall. Flip wall?
I think that's for that one. Tiffany, was this bag for that? Yes, bag that's already made. Yeah.
Okay. It just seemed like way too much bag for 8 feet of wall. I don't know, I'm just dirt hauler.
Dolly. Where's the
right
doll? Oh, you got it. I'll go around the table.
Got it.
Charlotte, we will get more water? Yes, thank you. I had to come in and get my other jacket. It is cold. It says it's 59 degrees, but it feels so cold. And the wind, I think it's just the wind, makes it so hard to work out there right now. It's just a little bit miserable, but I can't complain because my parents back in Indiana are dealing with 20 degrees temperatures and lots of snow. So at least we don't have that. We have one more day. Guys, we're gonna do it. I think it's gonna happen. One more day.
And you only need that one staple?
Well, the
There's
staple,
gonna be another one right here.
Yeah.
it'll run the whole circle,
Gotcha.
but this particular layer,
Yeah.
it happened to overlap. Well, it's
You want me to do it? You want to ask if you want me to do it?
Can I see that again? Can I see replay? That's funny.
all right. Tamp's coming down.
Give it to you.
I just get the ends
All right,
really
that's
good. This part is super good.
See, I wasn't sure how much you want. You want it. Okay.
I mean, you might as well.
Yeah, you might as well. All right.
Two more bags.
It's all in our hands, this life of time that's given to us all. It gathers round each night, each morn. We watch it pass and grow. It is all in our hands, it is all in our hands. With every field and rising sea, can hear the sounds of all, and with every change we'll always be where hope's not lost but found. It is all in our hands, it is all in our hands.
Welcome back to the Rumble Recap. I'm Mud Mama.
And I'm Dirtbag Daddy.
Well, Dirtbag Daddy, it appears that here on day 26, they have done so much work.
So many straight bags, Mud Mama. So they started out with the bedroom separator wall, course 28.
Now, while they were in that bedroom area, they went ahead and moved over to the other wall in the bedroom.
That's right, easy to get to, and as you can see, these walls are both stepping in quite considerably, which made them go pretty fast.
Now, because they're moving so fast, they went ahead and moved that scaffolding all the way over to the kitchen wall to lay that one.
Right, because they needed those other bags to dry so they could come back later. We'll get to that in a minute. But yes, they laid the kitchen straight wall, which is also still stepping in, getting
looks
shorter
incredible.
and shorter. Now, can we take a minute and talk about the weather, Mud Mama?
Of course we can, Dirtbag.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because the Longneckers timed this Roundhouse Rumble almost perfectly. There's been very few cold, windy, rainy days. They've been able to work on the Roundhouse every single day that they wanted to.
It's really hard to time things like this. You never know what the weather's going to be
That
like,
is true.
especially in the high desert.
But thankfully, the weather has been good and it looks like they're on track. Speaking of,
Oh.
what did they do next?
Well, I can tell you, Dirtbag, they moved over to the pantry wall.
That's right. And this was a weird wall, Mud Mama. I was very confused seeing them put those rebar staples in a straight wall.
Well, Dirtbag, it's only one staple, and it was at the very end because that is also where that hallway connects.
All the other circle walls have finished on an even course. This is the only one that finishes on an odd course. And so that's right, both the pantry wall and then they moved over to the bedroom separator wall. Course 29, both of those needed one single rebar staple.
Just one.
Just one.
That's all you need.
Oh my goodness. And then they moved back to the kitchen wall in the same day, Mud Mama. Course 29.
Are you very excited?
I am
about that?
very excited, Mud Mama. Can you believe it?
Yep.
Thank you for sharing my excitement.
Now, one thing I would like to mention here on this kitchen wall is watching Jonathan tamp with 2 tamps in his hand.
Oh, that was a special Jedi move right there. Yeah.
That corner wall made me feel some type of way.
Well, I'm glad for you, Mud Mama, that happened to you.
After that kitchen wall was finished, they went over to that inner circle.
That's right, the inner circle, course 29. Whew, that means there's only one more course left on the inner circle, Mud Mama.
Dirtbag Daddy, this is getting very exciting.
This is getting very exciting. I don't know what happened next, though, do you?
Nope, I don't. Now, Dirtbag Daddy, it appears that there's a lot of confusion in the comments as to why these walls are so tall, and I will remind you one more time that it's all about the pitch of the roof.
That's right, we have a 1/12 pitch, which is actually really shallow, but by the time you go from the inner circle all the way out to that living room circle, that is 30-something feet. And so that means the inner circle has to be 12 feet tall, and the outer circle has to be 9 feet tall. So that is what they are shooting for, and they're almost there.
It's like they've researched this and they kind of know what they're talking about.
It is Mud Mama. Although I will say, I was a little confused because Jonathan started off this video saying that they were going to finish course 29, and they didn't actually do that.
Right, Dirtbag, I think that it's all because they were trying to get all the other walls up as high as they could go, so that last day they only had to do a little bit.
That's right. They decided to leave the 2 big circles, the inner circle and the hallway circle, for that last day because you know what? They're flexible and they can be open to suggestions from the attendees.
That's right. I believe this may have been Steve's idea.
Probably. It probably was Steve's idea.
Now it appears that Ashley got a little overexcited, saying that there's only 2 bags left.
That's true, Mud Mama, because technically, even though there are 2 main bags left, there are 2 tiny straight walls left on course 30 that will attach to that inner circle. But, I mean,
But they don't really count, right?
Who's counting?
Nah,
Nah.
not us.
Nah.
We're not counting.
Hey, can we take a minute to thank the attendees
We can.
from day 26?
I bet you'll never guess who is here.
Steve Cobb, the wheelbarrow man.
That's right.
Front and center.
And Andrew and Tiffany, Scarlett and Fiona were also out helping.
That's right. We also had John back again, and Hugh,
And Mikael.
and also locals Tom and Alexis came back to help us get over the finish line. And of course, we can't forget the kids of the Tiny Shiny Homestead.
That's true. This was a big day. They had lots of help here, and they were moving very fast.
Before we go, Mon Mama, can we just talk about that sunset?
Dirtbag Daddy, for those of you who have not experienced an Arizona sunset, you are missing out.
It was spectacular that day, really showing off, and I think a good omen going into this last day because tomorrow is the last day, Mud Mama.
It is, Dirtbag. It's going to be a little sad, but also very exciting.
Very exciting. Well, I think that's it. The Rumble recap is over for day 26. I'm Dirtbag Daddy.
And I'm a mama.
We'll see you next time.
Can you take me higher?